All right, it's my first stream through YouTube. I've never tried it before. I've always done it through Twitch. So let's see how this is doing. I'm gonna try to see if I can. Let's go to the website and see how it's going. So let's go to YouTube. And I want to go to Print Apprentice. Alright, so am I streaming? Am I streaming? How do I know? Where do I see my streams? Where is my stream, y'alls? Well, I know OBS is showing my stream, but I want to see it actually live. Make sure it looks good. So, how do I do this? What? Reopen. I know the connection's excellent, but how does it look? Because usually streams on YouTube aren't very good. Unless they improved it. Maybe through OBS it's good, but not for my phone, that's for sure. How do I see my stream? I'm seeing it in OBS, but I don't know how you guys are seeing it, so I want to make sure you guys can see it well. And I also want to share the stream URL, which is right here. I can share it right here. Copy the stream URL. Alright, so I'm going to ask somebody else to tell me how it is. Stream this. Someone will tell me how my stream is. I can't find. I can't see it. Only can see OBS. Alright, so hopefully someone can help me out here. Alright. Alright, cool. So now, let's actually try to find it again. So I don't know where to go. Like, where am I stream? View my channel. Live. Oh, there it is. How's it look? Hey, it looks pretty good. Alright, so we're good. We're good to go. It's nice. It's all good. Today what we're going to do is... so I need to... You're like, what are these animals for? So I'm printing these animals out. And, for my Etsy stuff. And I need to smooth some of these things out because the prints came out kind of rough on some of these. So at first I was trying to figure out how am I going to do this. Like, and I found out that Blender is probably the easiest way. And then I got into Blender more and more today. And last time, it's just amazing. Like, you can do so much cool stuff in here. I didn't know there was like a sculpt mode up here. Sculpt mode. So like, it's awesome. So first of all, I want to move this object a little bit. So you go back to object mode. You hit G. Lets you move it around. So go back to sculpt mode. So there's good tools I've used so far, at least for me, that worked pretty well, which is inflate. So I can kind of like add some bulk to some of the areas that maybe weren't printing as well. I can also smooth areas out. So if you look at this corner's kind of rugged right here, and it's gonna print rugged too, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and what are we gonna do? This situation we could actually remove some of those. Let's talk about how to remove stuff. So I'm gonna do I'm not sure how to, like, you can't use G like to move stuff in sculpt mode because G is a different. You know, I wish I could hold down shift and just click this and move things around, but I can't. Like, you can't click shift in here like you can like Tinkercad and Fusion for some reason. So it's kind of annoying, unless I just don't know about how to do it yet. But so we want to get rid of this like little edge here. So I found the best way for me is to just go to edit mode, and you're already in like select mode, and just select it like and hit X. So you can remove some vertices and kind of smooth it out that way. And if it's not smooth enough, then you can go back to the sculpt mode and kind of smooth it out more, like these vertices, right? So yeah, it's pretty powerful. Like, I didn't know life could be so easy, right? Like, so that's really cool. So Yeah, so let's go back to sculpt mode real quick and see how it looks. So like right now, the thing you can use next is smooth. And so if I really zoom in here, I can smooth this out. See that? It's really awesome. I mean, it's sweet. So I'm discovering, I know Blender had a ton of stuff and I kind of stayed away from it because it was just too overwhelming to like figure out what the hell to do in here, because there's so many damn like you know, all these menus. I'm like, well, I don't know where to start on anything. I'm like, this is the only thing I need. Simple stuff over here that I discovered. So that's great. So I'm smoothing this out for the print a little bit so that it looks nice and smooth. What else can I show you? Oh, so there's like, you know, you can draw stuff on here. You can add stuff that way too. You can inflate. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff I haven't tried yet. So, but yeah, it's cool. So I'm kind of like just making this smooth, and then this is kind of crappy. Let's look at this. Yeah, it's kind of. I need to. Let's use inflate real quick. That's not. It's elastic grab. Inflate. All right, cool. So. Oh yeah, so like one of the cool things I was trying to like, so in Tinkercad, this is kind of like I was trying to add these little things to make and I was moving them by the, like if you look at this, the legs when I printed them weren't very strong on these ducks and stuff, these birds. So I was trying to use Tinkercad objects and put them in here, which is a pain in the ass to get them positioned and stuff, just to make that when you slice it so that these are thicker. So like if you go back to like here, Prusa Slicer. When I was slicing it before, these legs were just too. It was not enough material, right? So like, so this actually works fine when you print it. You don't really see a box like this. It's so small, your eyes don't see it. But I just discovered today that I can just do this. I can just go in here and just inflate it, right? So I can inflate the areas I want to make bigger. So like. Look at that. All I had to do is just this now, which is much easier. So that was cool. Discovered that today. You know, yeah, so it's awesome. Like, if I want to do additive stuff or subtract stuff, I can just do it in here. So anyways, that's what we are doing today. So you can either watch me or you can leave. You just learned the most important stuff I wanted to share. So let's do G. Actually, we can't do G in here. What does G do here? Does something, I don't know, who knows. Object mode G. Okay, so what else can we do? I think it's pretty good. Like, I want to see the other side of the legs and see how it looks. Alright, let's go in here. I'm not very good at moving stuff around yet. I'm kind of like a noob here. I'm a Blender noob. Oops, shit, get out of my face. I hate how I can't just grab, like I can select stuff, like I get it, but I want to like hold down shift and then move this thing around, but I can't. So I have to use this stupid thing up here, which is very annoying to me. So anyways, I want to go in here and make this a little bit bigger. So let's go back to inflate, make these legs a little bit chunkier so it gives me more support. Because yeah, so then what I'm doing is, if you go back to Tinkercad, like there's a base, right? It's got to be strong here so that when it prints above, it's not going to like wobble all over the place. So yeah, it's some work to do new design, right? Like it, especially with 3D prints, trying to do something this small is very challenging because of the open edges here. It doesn't always work, right? So okay, so let's do this, and then I'm gonna export this, and I'm gonna try to use this instead for my next print. And see how smooth it looks and see if it works out very well. So let's do it. So I'm gonna actually go back here and move it around again. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Like, I feel like it's just so manual to move. Okay. Is there? Oh, actually, one more thing I want to do is I actually want to smooth out. This is another thing. You know what? What I did in Tinkercad is like, the print wasn't coming out great for the beak, so I added this. You know, I added this. I used this thing and I added this little. I tried to add more to it. I could have just come on here and just done, you know, these tools with the sculpting. So that's another thing. I could have come in here and done everything I really needed to do. So that looks like shit. So let's actually try to make this better. I'm going to use, I don't know, let's just play around. I'm going to use the drawing tool, I guess. Just playing here, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's working a little bit better. Let's do less strength. Let's make this smaller. So now if I, it's not, oh, okay, strengths. We can probably inflate this part. So I'm going to draw a little bit up here. I want to inflate that, I think. Inflate this part. It's not doing much. It's not inflating. What? Because there's not enough edges to inflate. That's interesting. So I basically have to draw over this. If I really want to inflate this, there's not enough vertices here, so it's not gonna inflate, right? So let's go ahead and add some more. Oh, I can't even add stuff to there. That's not. Are you serious? Because there's not enough. What? How am I gonna add stuff to this? There we go. It wasn't adding before. Okay, here we go. Cool. Let's try to get this thing thicker. Okay, he's got to keep going again. It's not strong enough. Strength. Let's make this bigger. Okay, there we go. It's kind of chunky. Oh, that looks kind of shitty. Oh, this is fun. I love this. I like this much better than coding. Much better than like my current job. Let's put it that way. Alright, so let's do an inflate down here. It's starting to take some work to get this where I want to be. Oh, it looks like shit. Like there's, here, let's do this. Let's do, why can I'm going to add something right here. How do I do this? Who's, oh, someone replied. Sweet, thanks, Robert. Oh, I should show my face. Let's see if I can turn my camera on. Start virtual camera. It's not installed. I guess for YouTube I have to use a virtual camera. Oh, I have never tried to use YouTube, so I don't know why. Well, actually, let's try to add a source for my camera here. Camera source. Where's camera? Usually I have a camera source already, but I think I reinstalled OBS. Where is the camera? Video capture device. Yes. Let's use my display camera. Allow. Except it's not. There's no green screen. It's fine. Whatever. I need to add a filter here. I'll add myself and then let's add a filter in OBS to. So I'm gonna right click this video capture device. I'm gonna add a filter. I'm gonna say. We're gonna add a. What? Where is it? Chroma key. There we go. That's good enough. Alright, fine, whatever. I'll make this better next time. My green screen's not behind me, so it's not going to work that great. So it's good enough. Alright, cool. Now you can see me. So we want to fill this corner. I can't... Why can't I fill this corner? How am I going to do this? It's not letting me... There's not enough vertices here. Like, how am I going to blow this out? What is this going to do? Whoa, here we go. Cool. Perfect. Oh, yeah, this is great. Yeah, here we... Oh, this is perfect. So I'm going to actually document this. So the tools I like are inflate, elastic, grab, kind of like inflate, use this if use inflate, I don't know, whatever, just it's kind of like that's all I need. So I like elastic grab. Cool. So let's go back to here. Looks like shit. Hold on. Let's actually do... Let's try to blow this out here. when you print this, you don't see all these imperfections. Like, it looks stupid here, but it actually prints fine. Like, you need to have a lot to print this beak, or else it just looks like shit. So I need to put a lot of bulk in this. Alright, so let's add some more stuff to this. Let's use, I like to inflate a lot. So if I inflate this, not doing anything. Okay, so inflate's not doing much. I want to add some more bulk right here. So let's try elastic grab again. I don't know. Okay. Ugh. Weird. It's gonna be good enough. Like, let's actually smooth this out. So I'm gonna smooth it out now. So I'm gonna take this and smooth. Oh, there we go. Smooth it out. Smooth the vertices out a little bit. I could do this for a full-time job. I'd be very happy. I'd be very happy being a creative person, which I can't draw, but I can print. I can do this kind of stuff. I also like to use, I'll show you something really cool. The Meshy AI, which is one of the 2 tools I like. Get out of my face, man. I hate this. Get out. What? Get out of here. What? I don't want to answer this stupid thing. Whatever. It's great. Wonderful. Thanks. Get out. How come I can't close this? Dude. Are you serious? You're making me do this. Whatever. Get out of my face. I can't even close it. Dude. Okay, get me through this, please. Bob, why did you make me provide a pop, a modal? Please allow me to exit if I do not desire. This is dumb to fill this out. What? Get out of my face, man. Alright, I can finally show you. Jeez, what I've never seen that before. Like, where they force you to... Anyways, I go here and I create... I can't draw with this shit. So I go here and I say, hey, make me something that I want. And here's all these things, right? So that's how I got these. I don't draw this stuff. I can't draw with the damn... I can't even draw a stick figure. So, I wish I could draw. It'd be awesome, but I can't. So anyways, I use this a lot. And there's another one that I use too. This is really cool. What was the other one I use? Oh, hell. Let's go here, man. I like to use... What is the other thing I like to use? I like to use... Is it this one? Yeah. This is the other one. That's really cool. But anyways, that's what I use. So that's how I draw. I don't have an illustrator to work with. That's it. So yes, AI is helping me big time right now with this stuff. To add more products to my Etsy page. So yeah, cool. All right, so that is cool. We're smoothing it out. Make it nice and smooth for the print. We're gonna export this and then we're gonna print it pretty soon here. I'm just gonna smooth out the rest here. Yeah, I could do this for a living. Be very, very, very happy. All right, here we go. Since I told you guys, my friend is starting that new platform, right, where we're able to design games and stuff and board games and much more, right? Like, but it's gonna be awesome. So I'm trying to get myself more in the creative side of stuff. Since I'm gonna be one of the few in there, I will be one of. It's kind of like YouTube started, right? If you're there first, if you have an opportunity to make money, right? But like, it's a lot of work, especially if I'm not a creative, right? Like, I've got to figure out what I want to do, and I already know what I want to do. I'm not going to talk about it right now. You'll see me. I'll be streaming about it, probably Probably in 6 months you'll see me start streaming in there about the tool. Like, you'll actually see the tool out there, right? So, and I have a plan. So hopefully, with that plan, I can get out of programming. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm sick of it. I hate our profession. I just don't. I'm tired of it. I can't take it. I might have to stay here, but like I don't want to if I don't have to. So I'm trying to get out of. I'm trying to get out of programming. I just can't handle. I cannot handle it anymore. It's just this stupid stuff we have to deal with is just like at this point we shouldn't have to deal with that anymore. So that's what I'm trying to do. Finding the time's another deal. Like I got kids and like who knows what's gonna happen. I probably won't do anything, but we'll see. Smooth this out. But just for my own sake, I gotta get out, man. I can't take it. Unless I'm working with some XP people again, I'll be very... But I want to stay somewhere. I'm tired of moving around. I'm sick of it. Like, I'm tired of moving, man. You know? Like, I don't want to consult and move every 6 months somewhere else. It's just not what I want to do anymore. I'll do it. I'll consult, but then I know, like, oh, it's not going to last very long. So, like, it's just... That's stressful. That's also stressful, right? Like, anyways. Yeah, let's move this out some more. And the eyeball... Cool. Let's actually export this now, and let's do that. File export. We're going to export this to a STL because I'm going to put it back in Tinkercad, and we're going to use this new smoothed out and improved duck. We don't want Robin, so we're going to go up. We want to say duck. This is a mallard duck that was been smoothed out by Blender. So mallard duck smoothed blender.stl. Okay, so now that we smoothed it out in here, go back to Blender. I'm going to swap out this old duck for that one. So here's the one we moved out. Let's move this back here. Let's get rid of this. So now we're going to redo this guy, make it better. All these birds. Alright. Whoops. Yeah, actually, let's delete this. Actually, no. Let's bring it in and make sure it's the same size. So I'm going to import the one we just did. We went in the mallard duck list. Smooth blender. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's the beak. Alright. Cool. Oh wait, how's that look? Looks like shit. What the? I thought it looked better than that. Oh my. I thought I improved it. It looks like crooked beak. It doesn't matter. Once it prints, it's not going to look bad. So let's actually just... We probably need to make this... We still need to fill that area in. Hold on a second. It's not looking good. Why is it not filling that area? I thought I did that. Wait, it doesn't look the same, does it? It looks different. Hold on. We got the right thing? No, it doesn't look like it's the same, right? Oh, maybe it is. It just didn't import like I thought it was going to be. So if I look at this guy, it's weird how like things don't look the same. I guess it's the same, but just the STL is just different, I guess. When you let's go ahead and back in. I want to do some more things in here first. So let's go back here and like let's export this again. It doesn't look like it's the same thing. I'm gonna actually do another inflate here. Come on, inflate, baby. No, come on. Why are you making life hard on me? Oh, elastic crab. There we go. There we go. Let's do elastic crab over here. Okay. How's that look? It's not bad. Let's smooth it out a little bit, and then try to import this again. Ah, that's too much. All right, let's do scrape fill. Pushes surfaces inwards. I don't want that. Let's actually add a little bit more. Okay, here we go. That's what I want. Ugh. Dude. Alright, so let's try to export this again and make sure it's the same thing. It looks... Actually, let's smooth it out more. It looks like it's... How can I add to this? Like it's too choppy. Layer, draw it with fixed height. That's not gonna help me. What's this? Grab. Ooh. So there's a grab and elastic grab. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so grab is a little bit more precise, it looks like to me. Okay, this works. You know, it's kind of like, it's all messed up. Whatever. It's better now. There we go. Okay, grab's pretty good too. So I'm going to actually write that down. Grab's good. Grab's a little more strong. So that's good. I like this one too. Cool. That's good. And let's see how this looks. Now I want to also, let's go back here so I can grab this guy. I'm going to do G to move this. Oops. G. Let's go back in here. I want to add some to the top of this duck because look at it, it's like still like funky. Let's do yeah, let's do, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's still not like filling the gap. What the hell? How am I gonna do this? It's not easy. Come on. Like, where's the paint? I just want to paint some stuff in here. Yeah, but why it won't paint in when the vertices are like really sharp? It won't paint in there because it's nothing to grab onto. That's the problem. So if I do this, so how am I gonna get this thing like? It's kind of frustrating actually. What's this? Blob? Clay? Maybe clay will. Dude, I can't get that like filled. What else we got here? Clay thumb, clay stripes. Pfft. Okay. What's this? Layer. Oh man. Why are you making life hell for me? I cannot like, fill this. Why? What is this? I want to try this. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Actually, that's pretty powerful. Okay, let's do this. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I guess grab is probably my best friend here in this case, I guess. So grab is about the best I can do. So there we go. Just sculpt this baby. All right, all right. I'm getting better. I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah, grab's pretty good. It's better. It's a little choppy, but this needs to be a little bit smooth for the print. So let's actually try to add some more depth to this now. Here we go. So it looks like a combination of grab. So let's write this down. So to fill in hard spots where there are like only a couple vertices, and use a combination of grab plus, what is this? This is a draw. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's try to export this one more time. I think it looks pretty good. Fat nose like me. Oh, actually, let's fix this part. Let's do a grab on this guy. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so I like that. Let's try to export this again and see how it looks. Let's do a G. All right, so there we go. Export, file export. found that OBJ is really is like the best to export and import into Tinkercad. It doesn't, I guess, either or in this case. Sometimes OBJ is better, depending on how big the object is. Let's just do STL. Actually, I wonder if it matters. If I import with OBJ, does it keep more of the detail? Probably. Actually, let's try this. Let's try this again with OBJ and see how it goes. Because we did STL and I feel like it was kind of lossy. Maybe not, but we'll see. Smooth. Smooth by Blender. Am I doing import or export here? Whoops. Hold on. File export, not import. Export to a OBJ. Why is it red? Alright, so let's try this again. It's ugly. Get rid of this. Import. Choose a file. I want to do... Where is it? Didn't I thought I just exported it. Oh shit, I did the wrong place. There's a robin. Hold on a second. That's what... Okay. Alright, Mallard Duck. I did the wrong place. Robin. Just delete these guys. Okay. Back up here. Mallard Duck. Smooth. Okay, here we go. Let's import this again. Import. Oh shit, it's sideways. So that's the thing, like, when you import OBJ, I don't know if it's not keeping the... Oh, let's just go ahead and do this. 90 degrees. Alright, so let's just... The legs are pretty... See, the legs are thick, that's good. Let's get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of these guys. So now we're actually using... Make this up here. Alright, let's do this. It took me a while to get used to Tinkercad to get this good at it too. A lot of practice. Because it's not easy at first, even with this simple tool. Like, you had to figure out how to make it, like, just life easy for yourself. Alright, so it's not the best tool, but it's good for noobs like me. Fusion is just too much. I can't handle... I'm not like Fusion, you have to draw, like, stuff. Like, you have to use tools, like you have to do, you know, geometry, and I'm like, screw this. Alright. I want AI to do everything for me, and I want a simple Tinker, like Blender and Tinkercad and AI. That's the combo right there. For me, at least it is. Okay, so this is cool. Like, this is... My process is improving. I used to use these to make the leg sticker. Now I can just use Blender. See that? So I'm making things quicker for myself, which is makes me very happy. How's the beak looking? Beak's looking better. So I'm going to go ahead and print this and see how it is. But that's what I wanted to share today. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep streaming or not. I can, but I think people will get bored. So I'm actually going to stop the stream. Keep these short. So hopefully you learned something with me. Am I actually... Yeah, I'm still streaming. Okay. Well, next time we'll do something different. But this is what I learned today.